Quaid Azam, Part 355. Well, Dr. Ilahi Baksh, the personal physician of Quaid Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, continues with the context. The ambulance had stopped. We thought of removing him to the big car, but the stretcher could not be taken in that car, and he was too weak to be propped up in the back seat. Besides, his clothes were wet with perspiration, and with a fairly strong breeze blowing, there was a risk of an exposure. I examined him and was horrified to find his pulse becoming weak and irregular. I ran to the truck and brought back a thermos flask containing hot tea. Miss Jinnah quickly gave him a cup and observed that it was the first time in the day that he had taken any nourishment, having so far refused everything except a few sips of the fruit juice. I told her this was an encouraging sign, except for the most distressing breakdown of the ambulance. Everything had been going in the patient's favor. What a catastrophe if, having survived the air journey, he were to die by the roadside. With moaning anxiety, I examined his pulse again. The cup of the tea having revived him, it was luckily stronger and more regular. I kept on looking distractedly towards the town, but there was no sign of an ambulance. Many trucks and the buses were passing up and down, but none of them could be safely used. I felt utterly forlorn and helpless. After an excruciatingly prolonged interval of the ambulance appeared at last, we quickly shifted the Quaid Azam into the new ambulance and resumed our unhappily interrupted journey. The ambulance did not fly to the Governor General's the ambulance did not fly the Governor General's flag. The previous ambulance had the Governor General's flag, but this new ambulance did not have the Governor General's flag. So nobody knew that Quaid Azam was being taken in a critical condition through the streets of Karachi. This is a deeply troubling account by the Governor General's personal physician. This is a deeply troubling account by the Governor General's personal physician. Jinnah was the first Governor General of a newly created independent Pakistan. He was by then very frail and terminally ill, and as the Quaid Azam, he was flying back to the first capital of Pakistan. His rather indifferent reception at the airport upon return, this patently casual air of the unconcern, and the ambulance that failed en route. The Quaid Azam on the road, virtually alone for over half an hour, with trucks and buses passing by unconcernedly. There is something deeply troubling in this account, and extremely painful too. Dr. Ilahi Baksh continues, we reached our destination at 6:10, almost 2 hours after we had landed the Maripur aerodrome in Karachi. It is difficult to exaggerate our relief on the safe conclusion of a journey which might have proved calamitous. The Quaid Azam of Pakistan, Muhammad Ali Jinnah, died in Karachi the very night, sometime after 10 p.m. on 11 September 1948. It is the same day that I've just mentioned, and then he reached Karachi, and then on the same evening, rather same night, after 10 p.m. on 11 September 1948, Quaid Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the founder of Pakistan, died. The two great figures of India's freedom struggle, the two great sons of Kathiawar, both products of the 19th century education in Britain and the law in the Inns of the Court. Quaid Azam did it in the Lincoln's Inn and the Inns of the Court. Both leaders of their respective political parties and communities, Hindus and Muslims, died within months of each other. In 1948, Gandhi was assassinated on 30 January 1948. Jinnah died on 11th of September 1948. Gandhi was assassinated and Quaid Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah had the natural death.